Hey guys, welcome back to week 5 of what we sold on Amazon. My name is Rob and I go by Bluegrass Profits. In this video today, you're going to see the 10 different items that I have sold on Amazon this past week. 3 items I have sold in previous weeks. You guys can check out my other videos to see what those were. I'm not going to really go into much detail, so I'll just give you the quick rundown on those. You'll also notice, I think it's the second item here in this series of what I'm going to show you. I did indeed make 582,200% ROI on this item, and I'm going to show you how I did it and why you guys need to be doing it yourself. And another thing to note is some of these items were purchased back in February. They've been sitting at Amazon ever since, collecting those storage fees. I did have a previous person from the last video reach out and ask about storage fees. And then I went into Inventory Labs and I was kind of checking everything out, and basically the profits that I'm sharing, Inventory Labs has already calculated in the storage fees. Therefore the profits are a little bit less now than what they would have been had they sold it instantly. So without further ado, let's jump right into what sold this week. All right guys, first up we have this Adidas jacket. This was a white, it was in color white, it was an extra large. I bought this jacket, like I said, at Hibbett Sports on July 3rd. I'm losing my video. Checked in. It's on its way. I actually dropped this off last night after work, so it's still en route to the Amazon warehouse. Date sold. It sold today, July 14th. The cost to buy this, I paid $13.24, and I sold this for an even $50, giving me a profit of $23 even. And that's going to be an ROI of 174%. So pretty good with that one. Very easy. Like I said, Amazon hasn't even got it. And like I said, this video coming out about this trip to Hibbett's was killer. I made, sneak peek, over $1,700 projected profits. So everything I buy, everything that sells actually that's coming out of this video is going to be huge returns. Alright guys, this is the one you've been waiting for. This was a pair of Haggar pants. This was in size 32 by 30. I purchased these guys on February 22nd and they checked into Amazon on February 28th. This is all of this year. Date sold was going to be July 13th. Cost to buy, free. How in the world did I get these for free? Kohl's Cash. Sold price, I sold these guys for $74.99. That was giving me a profit of $58.22, which is an ROI of 582,200%. So here's the receipt, guys, just to kind of show you. I paid $0 for these thanks to Kohl's Cash. So like I said, so they were originally $13.60 after the sale. Used my Kohl's Cash, got it for $0. So hell of a return. Pretty happy with that one. I knew they would sell eventually, but I think Amazon jumped on the listing, and once Amazon sold out, so did my pants. So I made a quick $58 on nothing. So pretty happy with that one. All right, guys. Next we have these Chaps 14 Slim pants. These were bought on March 19th. They checked into Amazon on July 2nd. So what had happened was these were actually returned. They finally checked back into Amazon after the return on July 2nd, and they just resold on July 13th. The cost to buy these was $7.37, and they sold for $34. And the profit on these pants was going to be $18.47. which gives me an ROI of 238% on my money. Hopefully this time they stay with the customer and they don't get returned. Next up here we have some Under Armour boxer briefs. These were red and blue. I did actually sell a pair last week, and I sold my last 2 pairs today. Again, the purchase of these guys was going to be February 3rd. They checked into Amazon on February 9th. And these sold on July 13th and July 12th of this week. You guys will remember that this was Prime Week, so a lot of things were actually kind of going out the door. Cost to buy these guys was $9.32, and I sold them for an even 35, which gave me a profit of $14.20. Total those together, you got $28.40, which was an ROI of 152% on my money. So again, pretty happy, again, making profits. Next up here, guys, we have these Huck fishing shorts. I bought these guys on June 11th at Gabe's. They checked in on July 5th. This was part of that shipment that took a long time to get to Amazon. Date sold on these guys was going to be July 12th. Cost to buy, $22.03. Sold price on these guys was $52 even, giving me a profit of $16.65. That's a 76% return on investment. One thing I haven't been saying, but the sales rank on this guy was 40,000. Some of the previous ones, the Chaps pants, that was 200,000 in sales rank. The Haggar pants, those were 170,000 in sales rank. That Adidas jacket was 18,000 in sales rank. So if you guys want to watch the video, this is that Gabe's video here where I made $350 in profit. That's where you can find where I picked up these Huck fishing shorts. So always shop different stores because you never know what you're going to find. All right, next up here, we have this Under Armour zip-up long sleeve. It was color of Phoenix Fire. It was a boys zip-up long sleeve. This was purchased on April 10th, and it checked into Amazon on May 9th. Date sold was July 12th. Cost to buy this item was $16.28. This was my most non-profitable but profitable item all week. Sold price for this one was $29.95, giving me just a profit of $4.15, which was only an ROI of 26%. Still a profit, but not as great as the other ones. All right, here guys, we have the Lego Duplo. The number on this one is the 10934. Date purchased on this was April 1st. It checked into Amazon. They actually checked in, I don't even know when, but they all sold. I did get one returned because they refused to deliver it. So once it got back to Amazon, this was going to be on July 1st when Amazon received it. And the date sold was 7/12. Cost to buy these guys was $29. I bought them at Walmart online. I ended up buying 24 total of these Legos. And I sold this one for $74.50. Originally, when the first 23 actually sold, it was for about $65. Quite a few other sellers found that same deal on Walmart.com. And we all flooded the Amazon with all of our Legos, and essentially just price taking ensued. Once everybody sold out, the price kind of restabilized. So this return, I was actually able to change the price back to $74.50. And given me a profit of $23.30, which was an ROI of 80%. So basically, had I waited to sell this Lego on Amazon, I probably would have got a lot more. I think I was averaging around $14 instead of the 23 for the 24 that I had bought. And but basically, one rule of thumb with a lot of selling on Amazon, you need to be the first in or the last out. Otherwise, you're going to be in the mix of everybody selling it when the price tanking ensues. If you ride it out, you're that last one out, which you can get your price, what you set for. Otherwise, you might want to just sell to make a profit, which is what I was doing. So I was still happy because I was making profit and returning that money in order to make more money. So that is that one. All right, so I actually sold 2 more dog collars this past week. One was an extra large in the blue, and the other one was a medium in the blue. Amazon actually finally jumped their prices back up to $20. Instead of me selling at $15.50, I just undercut them by $1. So I actually sold these dog collars for $18.99 instead of that $15.50, which gave me a profit of $5.43 for each collar. So I was pretty happy with that. Another thing that also sold was those Champion slides. I use that for my Ungate video, and Champion, which I also use for Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour. Same website. Currently, that website is running a 40% off deal, so if you guys need help getting ungated, check that deal out right now. Again, it is July 14th, so if you wait too long, that deal is probably not going to be there, but again, it was 40% off. If you're not sure what that video was, I'll link it right here so you can watch it and figure out how to get ungated. As far as the profits go this week, I ended up with $172.86 just from the retail arbitrage items that I had found. I ended up selling 12 of my replen items. It's a Nike product. I did sell 12 of those, so that was an additional $30 in profit, which would bring that total to $202 on the week. But with excluding those, my the cost to buy all these items, I was looking at $14.81, and a sold price, my average was $46.17. And the average ROI, with including that other item that sold for over 500,000%, my return on investment this week was 72,878% return on investment. Something stupid. It's not normal, but it's possible to find these with retail arbitrage items. And again, if I was to continue to sell everything at the current rate this week, in the course of a year of 52 weeks, I would end up with $8,988.72 in total profits, which this would have been a killer week. If I could repeat this week after week, I'd be pretty happy with nearly $10,000 in extra money in my pocket for spending or whatever else I want to buy. But this is the summertime sales. It normally picks up later on in the year. And it was just the 4th of July, and I spent some serious money at Kohl's and Hibbett sports stores. They were running 50% off clearance deals. I found a ton of stuff. I have a shipment of over 99 items. Well, it is 99 items. Going to Amazon at this current moment in time. Once those check in, they should start selling. These videos will blow up because those items are going to get out the door. I went to Kohl's over this past couple of days. I found some serious items. I got a couple shorts on my channel. I found a Columbia rain jacket, kind of winter coat. I'm going to make over $162 on that item because I got it for $49 and it's selling for $265. Amazon's been out of stock for over the last 4 months on it, so pretty happy with that. It should sell quickly. I picked up Adidas hoodies for girls. I ended up getting those for 12 cents a piece, thanks to Kohl's Cash. And I'm going to make $31 each on those. There's a short on that if you guys want to check that out. It's pretty awesome. And I'm looking to get ungated in Calvin Klein over the next couple of days. I picked up a bunch of Calvin Klein underwear at Kohl's, and I need to get approval in order to sell it, but I'm going to make $20 each on those, and I picked up 11, so that was another $220 in profits I'm looking at from Kohl's. So if you guys like what I had to share today, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. I'm pretty thankful to have the 419 subscribers with me today watching these videos. Again, if you guys want to see something different, please let me know down in the comments, or just chat and say hi, or maybe send a fire emoji or a money emoji if you guys took advantage of these 4th of July sales where it was 50% off at a lot of these stores. So it's been a fun week, and I'll see you guys on the next video.